Hi Gemma, how you doing? All right, okay, the first thing I want to mention is that I think the gradient is interfering with the readability and the legibility of the type, specifically right here on this beautiful type on a path that you've created. So my recommendation is to remove the gradient. A white background's fine. I mean, I think it's just fine. I think that right now this is an exercise in typographic communication. So, I mean, it's really, you should be using just type to communicate, like we see here in the example, right? So one thing I would like you to work with here is experimentation with scale and also alignment. So in the video, it was mentioned that everything should really be in alignment with something, okay? And since I don't have, let me see what I'm going to use this. Well, actually, I'll use, let me just do this real quick because we're going to use this as a kind of a straight edge, okay? Just get this where I need it. I'm going to use this as a kind of a ruler. So what I want to do is I want to jump into your composition. Now watch the right edge of this, okay? So there's the S, right? And as we can see, there's nothing in alignment with the S, and so we be not. So what I would recommend is take this line right here and tuck it right over here so that's in alignment, okay? This doesn't have to align. As a matter of fact, I would make that a little bit bigger. That doesn't have to align because it's just a kind of a free-form set of area of type. So you don't really have to align it. This is really going to add a lot of intent to the assignment. I think that right now it looks like it's randomly placed, and you don't want that. As long as you can align things typographically, it looks like they're placed with an intent and not random. And that's what you really want to avoid, is any kind of random placement, because it makes the composition look unplanned. All right, so I would remove that and align the B and born with the S and so. I was also, watch my cursor. I would increase. Watch this. So we be down. Think about it. Think about scale, okay? That big. Then born, that big. Then have a nice curve here. Increase that size. And then into the path should also be aligned with something. As we see right now, I'm going to pull that out. And as we can see, it's not aligned with anything. So you can even aligning the I and N with the W, that's really going to make a big difference. And I think that that's one thing we're really missing here. So in summary, what I would recommend doing is removing the gradient, experiment with scale, okay? And really try to get as creative as you possibly can here in terms of scale and placement. And this example here is really a great one because it really shows good intent. It really shows pushing the creativity, pushing the typographic placement and typographic treatment to a place where we wouldn't normally think of adding an ampersand that big, right? But it works. And that's what I want you to experiment here. I mean, really try extreme experimentation and extreme variations in scale and really creating some other interesting contrasts based on scale and based on other differences while maintaining a nice foundational structure by ensuring that you are employing typographic alignment wherever you can. Okay, so those would be my recommendations moving forward. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. But remember, try to push your creativity to its limits on this one. Okay, good job. Thanks.